Hello everyone, it's AG and today I have a very exciting announcement. So I will be hosting a readathon in October called FORTNIGHT FRIGHTS. Now I have mentioned this in passing a couple of times, but I just wanted to make an announcement video with all of the most important information. So yes, when will it be running? So it's FORTNIGHT FRIGHTS, so it will be a fortnight, 2 weeks from the 18th of October until the 31st. It will be running on YouTube, Twitter and Instagram. There's actually a separate Twitter account for the readathon, so I will leave a link in the description box below. In terms of YouTube, it will be run on my channel and Instagram as well on my account. So what is this readathon all about? We will basically be reading all types of scary, creepy, thrilling type of literature, and the focus of the readathon is actually inclusivity and diversity. So not only on the spectrum of reading books written by LGBTQ+ authors or reading horror outside of the UK and US, but it's also about making the horror genre or the creepy type of literature more accessible to people who might not really be interested at first sight, because I know when people think about horror it's all about frightening stuff, but there's loads of macabre literature that isn't necessarily very scary. For instance, I have this one here called Skullface Bookseller ARTISAN, if the lighting will show the manga. So this one is basically about a girl who works as a bookseller in Japan, and so she shares her experiences, and yeah, the main character is a skeleton, but it's also really funny and very wholesome. So yeah, I have a video coming up in a couple of days in which I will be talking about sort of creepy literature that isn't scary. So for those who might be a bit hesitant of joining, I think that video will convince you to come along with this readathon and have some fun. So one of the main reasons as to why I even created this readathon was my frustration with the current landscape of the horror scene, because it's quite homogenous. I remember going about a year ago to London and entering a Waterstones, going to the horror section, and it just being filled with H.P. Lovecraft, Edgar Allan Poe and Stephen King mainly. And yeah, it was just really frustrating that there wasn't a lot of diverse type of horror available. And so for more than a year now, I have been searching tirelessly on the internet to find all types of cool, obscure, diverse type of macabre horror literature. And yeah, I thought it would just be a good idea to share that with everyone in the form of a readathon. Now, there are a couple of challenges, but the main focus here is just having fun and reading together, and therefore I have made it in a way in which you can make it as hard or as easy as you'd like. So basically, I have a bingo card. You can either try scoring bingo, or you can just try and combine 2 bingo prompts, and then you've basically completed the challenge. There's also a bonus challenge, and that is to read one of the books which I'll be doing a live discussion for. So those books are The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones, The Year of the Witching by Alexis Henderson. Also, Alexis will be joining us for the discussion, which is super exciting. And then finally, Things We Lost in the Fire by Mariana Enriquez. And lastly, for these live discussions, I will be joined by a host of lovely booktubers who I will be introducing soon, so stay tuned for that. I also have a webpage for FORTNIGHT FRIGHTS on my website, which basically contains all of the important information on the readathon, so the schedule, the bingo card, etc. And there is also a compendium which is filled with awesome and cool literature which you could read during the readathon. So there are different genres such as romance, witches, werewolves, LGBTQ+, disability, etc., etc. And what else? Yeah, we will also be doing a movie night or multiple movie nights. So we will be watching an anime actually of this manga, Skull-Faced Bookseller Honda-san. We will be watching Rebecca, like the Alfred Hitchcock movie. We will also be watching the Korean zombie movie Seoul Station, and also Parasite, which is super awesome. So the first three are freely available on the internet with subtitles because I wanted to make this as accessible as possible, but I also really wanted to watch Parasite. So yeah, we're going to do all four of these, so I'm very, very excited about that. Now, we also have some merch. So basically, I thought it would be fun to have something interactive as well, and also something that people could, I guess, purchase in order to support the readathon, because I didn't know that it would be so gosh darn expensive to organize all of this, because I have lots and lots of videos coming out throughout the week as well. So yeah, I will be showing the merch, but also if you don't want merch and you just would like to support the readathon, there is a donate button on the webpage as well. And the compendium basically contains affiliate links for Blackwells. So if you use those links to buy the books, then you support the readathon as well. So yeah, the merch. I basically created this reading journal for the fortnight. Ooh, okay. All of the stickers that I made as well are falling out. So yeah, I made this reading journal. So basically what's in this journal is the schedule, a place for you to write your like TBR, and reading challenges. It comes with these two cute stickers which you can stick basically to this page if you have completed the challenge. And then I just have a couple of pages where you can review your books that you'll be reading during the readathon. And then I have a couple of blank pages for whatever you like to write down, maybe draw, I don't know, a ghost or something. And then at the back, which I'm really proud of, is this word searcher that I created. Basically, it's a word searcher for 20 creepy creatures from all over the world. So we have Amarok, Cerberus, Hob, Jack Frost, Krampus. Yes, we do have Krampus on here. And then also the bingo card. Yeah, so this is the journal. Then I also created pumpkin stickers because, of course, these pumpkins are iconic for like the channel. They make the channel, so I had to do it. So I have like one big one and two small ones. Then I have the Fortnite Frights logo, this big one, and then three small ones. And then the one that fell under my table are these two limited edition 2020 Fortnite Frights stickers. So you can choose to get these or this one, or you can get them together. So yeah, I have a page on my website as well where you can purchase them. So I will leave like all of the links basically in the description box below. Is there anything else that I would like to note about this readathon. Yes, like I said, this readathon is focused on inclusivity and diversity, but I am a human, I make mistakes, so if there's anything that you see like during the readathon or beforehand that kind of like makes you go, ugh, you think is not good or could use some improvement, I have a page on my website as well where you can just leave your complaints, because I know that there are people who might not really feel comfortable doing that with, like, I don't know, their username. So you can do that like anonymously on the webpage. There will be a link in the description box below as well. I almost forgot. There's also like a photo challenge on Instagram. So for week 1, it is take a picture of your TBR at night. So basically, it's quite self-explanatory. So it doesn't have to be like in the dark. It just has to be nighttime. That's all it has to be. And then week 2 is take a picture with a book wearing a costume. So this basically has 2 interpretations. So either you dress up your book, like put a costume on your book, or you just wear a costume yourself and you take a picture with like a book. So yeah, I think now this is everything I wanted to say. For updates, you can check out the webpage. That's basically where all of the information will be gathered. So yeah, I think, yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another video. Okay, I think this is good.